fourth, the Mercedes on the Alpha, all qualify for front row here, and as the lights go out, we see the Mercedes and the Alpha barreling down the front straight here. They're both taking the lead. They're neck and neck into turn 1, as it seems. No, the Mercedes is pulling in front. He's running a bit wide, though, leaving the inside wide open for both the Mustang and the Alpha to make an attack. It seems that the Alpha tries to take the chance here. The Mercedes goes a little wide, hits on the dirt, leaving the Alpha in the front position out of the front straight. Let's see that from the rear. The theme is definitely Japan back here in the second row of the race, and let's see, the rotary gets a great start as the lights go out here, but he's kind of boxed in by both the Mustang and the Datsun 510 here. Kind of bottles his joy out the front straight. Okay, Datsun makes an attempt. Oh, there's a contact between the Mustang and the Datsun here. It seems that the Mustang is fine. It has set the Datsun back quite a bit here. Out of turn 2, the standings are almost the same. Seems that the Mustang is trying to make a move on the Mercedes here. The Alpha is way ahead. Mustang gains the inside, seems to be out front out of this turn. However, he has the outside onto this one. Ooh, it's a bit tough to see here who's in the lead. Okay, Mustang falls in behind the Mercedes. It's not over yet, though. There's another turn coming up. Let's see, Mustang grabs the inside. Mercedes goes wide. The Mustang has the inside now. Let's see if he can make any. Oh, the Mustang really swings that rear out, but he seems to maintain the lead through this, or the second place. This is the one time in a Mustang's life where he will have the weight advantage. We see the Mustang catching quite substantially with the Mercedes here. Coming into the second to last corner here, it seems that the Mustang has picked up a companion. The rotary has caught up with the Mustang. The lightness of the Mazda seems to help in these turns where it is able to retain a lot of speed. Down this straight line here, he seems to keep the inside, actually takes the lead here through the last turn up to the front straight. The Mustang being able to retort immediately after they get on the straight. Oh, it seems like the Datsun has been in the back. We'll have to look at that in a bit. The Mustang takes the inside here through the turn 1. He goes a bit wide, leaving room on the exit for the Mazda here. They're neck and neck into turn 2. Mustang tries to go for the inside line here, it seems, but the Mazda has the more speed and is able to retain the lead. Mustang flashes his lights. Oh, goes for the inside again. This time he doesn't go as wide, and the Mazda seems to be blocked by the Mustang at the apex. So they go down the second straight here. It seems that the Mustang has gained the lead. Mustang protects his inside. Mazda seems to have lost a bit here in the braking. But let's have a look at that Datsun. The 510 comes in here on the final turn. He seems to hog the inside a bit. Oh, he hits a cone. He loses traction on the front for a moment, and that causes him to go straight out onto the grass. With these cars, the worst kind of damage control you can do is try to brake. That'll put the weight on the front wheels, and the car will be uncontrollable. It seems he's okay though, and he continues to go for the lead. A lap later here into turn 3, the Mercedes is in the lead. Goes wide out at turn 3, and as he swings the rear end out, it bounces back and he gets knocked off the track by his own momentum here. This is a huge loss for the Mercedes. He's caught up by both the Alpine and the Datsun here. This is not good. He's going to have to do some work to get that caught back up. Looking at the onboard from the Datsun, it seems that the crash has netted him some positions here, or at least a more aggressive attacking position against the other two cars. He's definitely not going to make bad use of this as he goes next to the Mustang into the next turn. Coming out onto a straightaway here, it seems that they're 3x3 into the next corner. It's a 3-hour braking battle here. It seems that the Mazda, being the lightest out of the three, takes the lead out of this corner. He's of course closely followed by both the Italian and the American. Mustang seems to grab the inside. Oh, he locks up the front and goes wide. Leaves another space for both the Alpha and the Mazda to come through. A battle between the Mustang and the Alpha ensues here. The Mustang grabs the inside on the second to last turn. Is it enough? Oh yes, the engine power has powered the Mustang in front of the Alpha. The Alpha isn't done, however. It seems as he kisses right up against the rear bumper of the Mustang here for a moment. Tries to grab the inside out of the front straight. The attack is successful and the Alpha seems to place in front of the Mustang now. Alpha leaves the inside wide open for the Mustang here, and the Mustang takes the opportunity, pushes the Alpha a bit wide here through this corner. It's not enough, however. The light Alpha maintains the lead. Just barely, though. Oh, it seems the Mustang has gotten the inside line again. No, that's the outside. No, that is the inside. No, that is the outside. Oh, wow. It seems the Alpha swings a bit wide with the rear here and almost kisses the rear bumper again of the Mustang, and this time he backs off. I think this may be the end of the battle. In the meantime, however, the crashed cars have caught up to one another. Ooh, the Mercedes goes wide again, something he has a habit of doing through these corners. So does the Datsun. They both lose a bit of time on this. Well, they both come into the front straight. Ooh, it seems the Datsun goes very wide, swings very wide. Oh, he loses traction on the grass here and he bends it once again. As it seems, the Red Pig continues its merciless march up towards the front of the field again. This time the turn has come to the Alpine. He gets completely chopped down the final straight here. There's nothing he can do against that supercharged V8. To top it all off, he goes wide here on this last corner, and that seals the Alpine's fate completely. The long con continues between the Mustang and the Mazda here, but as the Mazda comes in on the final turn on lap 5, he strikes one of the cones just the same way that the Datsun did, and goes wide onto the grass. This allows the Mustang into a dangerously close position here. The Mazda tries to protect his inner line by, well, going on the inside here. It seems successful enough. The Mustang is kept at bay, but a new battle has ignited here. Nothing too eventful here. The Mustang tries to poke his head through on the inside here, but doesn't quite have the speed to do so. The Mazda keeps the inside line, but let's see what he's going to do for the next line. He tries to get the inside line once again. He does a great job of protecting it, but it seems that he simply outbrakes himself. He goes too far into the corner, hits off on the grass, goes sideways, and allows the Mustang to pass. This is another loss for the Mazda here, putting him in second position, putting the Mustang in the lead of the race. 3 laps later, and the Mazda has reached striking distance of the Mustang. Well, sort of. Oh, but what's this? Just near the end of the 30-minute race, the Mazda pits. Both the Mazda and the Alpine is pitted currently. Both of them made miscalculations when they calculated their fuel for the entire 30-minute race. Well, as it turns out, the driver of the Mazda was in luck today as the Alpha suffers a mechanical failure that forces it out of the race. This puts the Mazda in the second place of the race. As the blue and yellow number 78 Ford Mustang reaches the final straight on the final lap of this 30-minute race, he can be happy in his results, as he's placed P1.